So the how-to video of how to make that tripod is first time I'm going to be showing a video how to do like knot tying. I'm only getting back into being in the Scouts myself after a 20-year break, but I'm going to start off with one called clove hitch. All you're doing with a clove hitch is having your rope, okay, making an X. Let's see if I can do it here. So you're going to wrap it around over itself. So you're going to create an X in the rope here, and then you go back underneath that and pull it together nice and tight like that. Nice and simple. That's a clove hitch. And then you're doing a tripod lashing. I'm sure there's plenty of other videos that might explain this better, but this is and it's probably a bit visually better. But anyway, so what you're going to do is weave it under over. Is Teddy in the background supervising. So I'm going to start off here and go under the middle branch, and then the last branch here, put this back in position. Because these are all warped and everything else, they're not going to be exactly even. Going underneath that one, back over the last one here, wrap it around, then you go over the middle branch this time and under the first one, and you just go backwards and forwards, trying to keep the rope all nice and tight together. So you're going under, over, okay, and going back again, under, over, and just keep going backwards and forwards with this, okay, all the way through. And you want to do this about 5 to 7 times like that, and then once you've got those 5 to 7 times done, just quickly do another couple. There. Okay, so that's my 5 there. Going to go on one side here, right between the first two, wrap it around all that you've done and pull it nice and tight. And that you do want to do that at least 3 or 4 times. 2, that's the third one there, and 3. Then bring that around. Of course it's going to get stuck on me. There's Teddy giving out. Then bring it over then the middle pole underneath everything you've done on this side, and then coil it the opposite way around then again on this side. So that's your tripod framework initially put together, okay. And once you've weaved that around here, the finishing to lock that off, again another clove hitch. So you wrap it around, create your X, that's just here, and then feed that back under the rest of your rope. It's a bit fiddly bit to do. There you go. Pull that through, pull nice and tight, keep it all together, and then just cut off the excess. That's there. Then you have the basis of your tripod done, and then you need to put on the bracing then down the bottom. So to do the bracing, what you do again, one of that X cross there of the clove hitch, bring it to your pole, and then square lashing. So just wrap it around the top end of the pole over your bracing, back down underneath, back, wrap around the bottom. Eventually, as you tighten this up, it'll hold on to itself. Then and then just keep wrapping it over, under, over, under, over, under. You want to do that again about 4 or 5 times at least. And the key thing to this is keeping the lashing all nice and tight together. And then, so I'm going to do one more. And then you coil it that way around, so you're tying it all together and keep it nice and tight. Yeah, that's it. So that's going to hold itself up now, and just coil that around, and then you finish off with another clove hitch then too. And technically, and to do it right, it should be on the opposite side where you started. And that, so finish that off, and I'll show you in a few minutes this one being done. Sorry for the long video, but they're up. So that's going to go in the corner of the long border here, then halfway up, then we have the other one. So I'll make another one and put it down the other end as well. One in the middle is going where the echium has unfortunately died for definite. It's gone. So we'll have sweet pea growing up there instead. So hopefully a good splash of colour this coming summer. Yeah, sorry it's taken so long to do this one, but hopefully you can give it a try. Do let me know if you've got to the end of this. Give me a thumbs up. Talk to you soon.